Alright, with the heroic music in the background and uh, two extreme nodes, it is time for the Crash of the Titans. We got Dazzler on one, we got Jim Hammond Human Torch on the other, and we're using Jubilee, Uncanny X-Men. So, we're gonna look at Dazzler's abilities, Human Torch's abilities, Jubilee's abilities, and then go from there. Dazzler is a black, green, and red user, though not in that particular order. Um, they have her at the cheating stats of 555, well, power levels anyways, and we're gonna look at her powers on my roster because I'm too lazy to use my phone. So my Dazzler, she is here. Okay, and her black ability is Survivor, which is a passive. It requires Dazzler's team to have strike tiles or friendly strike attack and protect tiles on the board. So if we do a move that causes the threshold damage for Dazzler, then if she has strike attack and protect tiles on the board, she'll remove two enemy strike attack and protect and countdown tiles, and then stun the target for one turn. Um, Luckily for Jubilee, she doesn't make any strike attack and protect tiles or countdown tiles, so we don't have to worry too much about that there. And plus, two, Jubilee's most damaging move, uh, it actually stuns, so that'll get around the survivor um, tribal voting. It's like Jubilee won't be voted off the island in this case, or or be like Destiny's Child. Dance Floor Queen. This is a red ability which costs 10. Uh, so she'll create strike tiles on the board for each additional red AP that she has. She'll create three more strike tiles with the listed strength. So what it'll do when she fires it off at 10 AP, she's gonna fire off. Um, she'll create the 5 strike tiles, and then like with the additional three red AP, like she'll create at least the 3 more strike tiles. Now, if she waits to fire it at 12, then she'll have 3 more strike tiles on the board, in addition to the other 3 strike tiles that she's gonna have when she initially fires it off. So again, Dance for Queen is one of those moves where you is like, okay, when do I pull the trigger? When do I pull the trigger? Do I pull it now? Do I want to make one more match and then fire it off? So, but with the AIs, they're gonna always fire it off at 10. And finally, Sounds of Light and Fury. This is her 7 green AP move. What it'll do, she'll do damage to enemy team and then additional damage for every friendly special tile on the board with a max of 10. So, uh, a, a max power version of this here, at least for my level, would be the 82. Is like the 82. Oh my goodness, yeah, it would be closer to about 8,200 in damage, team damage. So, because again, the max of 10. So, Dazzler's affiliations are mutants, heroes, X-Men, and I think that should be it. Yeah. Dazzler's one of those quote unquote joke characters up in the game. Well, she was a joke on the forums, but then when she actually became a character, you know, take some of the more Puzzle Quest community kind of rejoiced. I think she does. She does need a rework. When she was released, Rocket and Groot and Medusa were like were like a problem, but she was sort of like a soft counter to them. But now, I think she needs a Nebula style rework, but that's another story for another time. Alright, Jubilee. Uh, she is a yellow, purple, and green user. This is her 1990s look with the old X-Men cartoon. Heart of her team is her passive. Whenever if she has less health than the target, then she'll deal some extra damage. And if there's at least at least three charge tiles on the board, then it'll apply to her allies. But since this is a one-on-one fight, that's not going to really matter as much. And then at higher levels, more extra damage, and then reduces it from 3 charge tiles needed to 2 charge tiles for allies. Alright, Light Show is her 10 AP purple ability. You choose 2 tiles, and then and a random, whatever the 2 tiles you chose, get those tiles transformed, in a random 3x3 block, deals damage, and then stuns 2 random enemies for 2 turns. Since this is a one-on-one fight, that stun's not going to be random. That's going to be targeting both Hammond and Dazzler. I don't know why I couldn't think of them both, but whatever. Finally, her green ability is Roman Candle. This year costs 9. She'll create 4 charge tiles on the board, replacing any enemy strike, attack, and projectiles, and then deals team damage as well. So this will be a way to neutralize any of the strike tiles that Dazzler puts out. Her affiliation, just like Dazzler, is mutants, humans, mutants, heroes, and X-Men. So really, the strategy here for Jubilee is pretty simple. That make sure that our health is sort of kind of low enough to trigger the heart of the team passive. If it's not low enough, then you're pretty much gonna be chasing out the purple and green. Whenever Dazzler fires off her red ability, you can convert some of those strike tiles into special tiles. Though you probably want to match those red tiles on the board. Those red charge tiles, because it's a bad idea to give Dazzler even more charge tiles, and then using the purple to convert stuff on the board. So we're just gonna go through. We're gonna make matches as per normal. They have the commentary going on here, and then when we get to Jim Hammond, Human Torch, no commentary needed, because we will have gotten all of Jubilee's powers down. Make this match here. Again, a match 4 and an off color, not too bad. Probably should have matched the green. Oh well, we'll get a match 5 here anyways. Get a little combination going. Alright, let's see here. I guess I can match the yellow. Drop that down. I guess another yellow match, why not? Cool, there's purple, finally. Again, would have been more damage than had she had special tiles on the board, but thank goodness she doesn't. We'll match that way. I know we're leaving her red. Give us an opportunity to grab that purple so we can finally see that in action. Go here, go here. Now again, the colors that it, transformed to were completely random, so I don't have control over that there. Alright, thanks Alliance for playing. One more day until legendary token, and then 25 command points further down the road. And now we got another cheater with Jim Hammond Human Torch. Alright, so his red ability, it costs 8, and what it does, it will destroy all repeater tiles on the board. Oh well, that belong to his team, and they'll deal a massive amount of damage to the enemy team. Well, not it's a massive in 4-star terms, of course. And then if there happen to be any fortified repeater tiles, those will remain on the board, but anything else, they get destroyed. All right. Then his green ability is called Wildfire, and what Wildfire does, it costs 5, and Jim Hammond will create a 1-turn repeater tile on green that at the start of each turn, it'll create another repeater tile on the board, and it'll deal damage to the target. So you get too many of those repeater tiles on the board, that's gonna be kind of a nuisance though. And then finally his yellow ability is a passive. Thank goodness we don't have to worry about it, because if you had an ally, this would be a little bit not necessarily scary, just more annoying. But what his yellow does, anytime his ally fires off a power, he creates a strike tile, and he fortifies a repeater tile on the board, or fortifies some number of special tiles on the board. I want to say it's just repeater tiles, but it might just be special tiles. Let me double check and see. Red, yellow, green. Let's see here. Burning Persistence. Yeah, ally fires a power, fortify 3 repeater tiles, and then create a strike tile. Yeah. So that's Jim Hammond in a nutshell. Because again, I always forget that does his yellow fortify strike tiles? I always forget that there, but I know it fortifies repeater tiles. Human Torch's affiliations are heroes. It should be Shield, Avengers, Synthetic, technically Invaders, if that was ever a thing with Bucky and Captain America and Namor, hint hint. Alright, now the strategy again, very simple. We gotta deny red, gotta deny green. Though denying green is gonna be a little bit hard to do. But we're gonna see if we can do that there. And as always with this one here, I'm gonna shut up and let my matches do the talking. Alright, like I said, that was a little bit scary with Jim Hammond though. It's like, now imagine you would have had an ally fire for power and then created a strike tile and then had those repeater tiles fortified. Yeah, that would be pretty scary. Alright. So as far as Jubilee goes, people to pair her up with. Really, anybody that can take advantage of this heart of the team passive. Um, Okoye, that's obviously a good option. Poggubs is always a good option. Um, because again, she's gonna have lower health than mostly everybody in 5-star land. So again, that's an option there. If you can get her with characters that have charge tiles, like, oh, I don't know, Jane Foster, Mighty Thor, or even the 4-star version of Thor, or even 5-star Storm, because again, they can massively put out uh, charge tiles and easily fulfill that threshold for heart of the team. Um, Again, as far as light show goes, again, it's way too random, at least for my liking. But I can see some uses for it. Trying to manipulate the board. But again, I'm trying to get the it being the color that you want. Because it's random. Random is random, as one of my friends would say. And then finally, with the Roman candle, her green, hey, anti, strike, attack, and protect tile. So, but to really use Jubilee, I think she kind of needs a rework too. Say lower both light show and Roman candle to what we call modern numbers, 7, 8 AP. I think and make Heart of the Team work a little bit more effective. But again, that's another story for another time. Alright, one other thing that we got to look at, this Wakanda Forever Vault. Alright, so how to get tokens here? You can either purchase them directly, or you can fight with the listed characters that they have listed. So let's go to today's news. Boom, here it is. So Black Panther Civil War, Black Panther King of Wakanda, Shuri Master Engineer, that's the 4-star. Namor the Submariner, 3-star Captain America, and then Captain America Super Soldier, which again, I don't know why him, but whatever. So let's do something there with Deadpool Daily, using one of the 3 characters there. So yeah, the 4-star Black Panther, why not? Shuri, why not? And I gotta use the 3-star Deadpool for my Deadpool Wells. So again, we'll keep the animations on, why not? And then too, I also want to kind of talk briefly about Wakanda Forever. I thought it was kind of solid, Um, it's like for what they were trying to, what they were trying to do. I respect them for it. I kind of didn't have any expectations for it, Again, like I said, solid movie. Namor was the star of the show for a lot of people. I actually like what Queen Ramonda did. She was pretty solid. As well as my boy M'Baku. M'Baku was pretty solid too. Um, I don't know if I really have a quote unquote complaint about the movie. I don't wouldn't say I got a complaint about the movie. Well, okay, I take that back. The one complaint that I would have about the movie, or I did have about the movie, is that is that, I'll tell you, it it was trying to fill in way too much of the Black Panther mythos in this movie here. And what I mean by that is so there was aspects from the Ta-Nehisi Coates run of Black Panther, uh, that were still, still being utilized, which again, I got no problem with because it's an awesome Black Panther run. The only problem was, again, at least to me, that it trying to do too much world building, and it's like, well, I get it, so, but we need to, establish things a little bit more. That's the only real quote unquote negative that I have towards it. But other than that, there, good movie. Just keep your expectations kind of low. Don't go expecting, oh man, this is gonna be like Black Panther 1 levels of, you know, MCU-ness. Like, don't go expecting that there. But just understand that, hey, this movie here is really a tribute to the legacy of Chadwick Boseman, and an extension of of black excellence. So there you go. All right, so there's that. Let's pull the Wakanda Forever vault. Hopefully I get something good. If not, well, I really want that legendary token, but I'm not mad at getting Okoye shards again. That was another day. Oh, if you like, this is probably one that I would really chase after if I didn't have the Atlantis Undersea Kingdom. Go for it. Like, if only for that there. Let's see here as far as offers go. Well, for inquiring minds who want to know what the next crash is next Monday, well, the vault kind of told us it's gonna be Elektra. So we'll be doing Elektra's Crash of the Titans against, I think it's Blade, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think that's right, because Blade gives out strike tiles, Elektra wants strike tiles, all that good stuff. So we're gonna talk about that crash there next Monday. Presumably we should have our reveal for the next 5-star pretty soon. Again, word on the street is it's supposed to be 5-star Shuri. If it's 5-star Riri Williams, that's cool too. But word on the street is that it's Shuri. And other than that, there, hey, be kind to your fellow human beings. Be a positive influence in the world, and I'll catch you all next week. Peace.